Hi guys, good evening. Am I audible? Am I visible? Please let me know. Hello, good evening guys. Sorry that yesterday there was no class. I was informed late actually regarding that. And yeah, so today the class will be on traverse surveying. Traverse surveying. Class is on traverse surveying. Till now we have seen chain surveying, compass surveying, and now we'll be seeing traverse surveying. So say hi for everyone. Keep on chatting. Hi sir, full syllabus cover hoga. Not Mr. God gifted. I can't exactly say that because it all depends upon the views and response that I am coming. So till now, based upon the views and response, I was able to complete 2 chapters. So if there is better response, better views, better people, I mean more amount of people that are coming, I can complete even more syllabus. That's it. That's what I can say. So it all depends upon the views. I can't promise you today that I'll complete, and tomorrow they'll say, sir, you don't have views, cut the classes, then you feel disgusted. No, I'm not going to promise you. It all depends upon the response that I'm getting for my classes. If response is good, they'll continue me. If there is no response, they'll don't continue me. As simple as that. Fine, be clear with it. I was saying this from the starting. Hey, hi Anonymous. Good evening. Mr. God gifted, what is his name? Yeah, Anonymous, God gifted, Dad's little princess, Angel. What is these names? Why? Fine. So traverse surveying. If you see till now, we have what is principles of surveying. That is, you have to locate a point with respect to the other 2 points. In chain surveying, by measuring the lengths. In chain surveying, by measuring the lengths, by using lengths, we used to locate a point C. By measuring lengths from A and B, we used to locate point C. This is chain surveying, right? This is chain surveying. Whereas in compass surveying, what we did? We found out bearings and we have located a point theta A, theta B, let us say. By giving out the bearings, we located a point C, that is compass surveying. That is compass surveying. Fine. Next one is traverse. What exactly is traverse? In traverse, what I will do is I locate a point by measuring the length and then angle, bearing. By measuring the length and the bearing, I locate point C. This is traverse surveying. Traverse surveying. Fine. This is called traverse surveying. Fine. Do like, share and subscribe this session. Please do like, share and subscribe this session as much as possible. It all depends upon the reach, as I told you. And only how many people are there? Only 6 members are there. Kumar, God gifted and Anonymous. Who are the other 2 great people? I don't know, they are not messaging me. Fine. So this is what you will be seeing in the traverse surveying. The very important thing, or the whole traverse surveying is only on 2 things, that is latitude and departure. The whole traverse surveying is based on 2 things, latitude and departure. So what exactly is latitude or departure? If you take a line something like this, and the bearing of the line is theta, let us say bearing of line is theta, north, south, east, west. Bearing of line is theta, north, south, east, west. The projection of this line on north or south, the projection of this line on north or south is called as latitude, L. The projection of this line on north or south is called as latitude, and the projection of the line on easting or westing, projection of the line on easting or westing, the projection of the line on easting or westing projection of the line on easting or westing is called as departure. Projection of the line on easting or westing is called as departure. Fine. Projection of the line of, let us say, length L on north south line is called as latitude. Projection of this line on east west line is called as departure. So generally latitude L is given as, if this is L, this is theta, this would be L cos theta. Latitude L is generally given as L cos theta. Departure D is generally given as L sin theta. L cos theta and L sin theta. So be very much clear in this, what exactly is latitude, what exactly is departure. Latitude is projection of the line on north south is called as latitude. Projection of this line on east and west is called as departure. Any doubts in this? You can ask me. Latitude and departure, latitude is generally given as L cos theta, departure is generally given as L sin theta. So please tell, if you have any doubts, please comment. Any doubts? Any doubts, guys? You can comment. Latitude, departure. Any doubts? Any doubts? Please comment. Any doubts? Clear? Hi Nathaniel. Hi. Clear? That's great to listen. Fine. So latitude L is equals to L cos theta, departure D is equals to L sin theta. Whatever the bearing that is given to you, whether it is 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, just L cos theta, L sin theta will give you the latitude and departure. Fine. Now the coordinates, sign for the coordinates is very much important. The signs for the coordinates is very much important. This is first quadrant. First quadrant. In this quadrant, angle is between 0 degrees to 90 degrees. 0 degrees to 90 degrees, both cos theta is positive, sin theta is positive. So since both cos theta is positive and sin theta is positive, both cos theta is positive and sin theta is positive, latitude is positive, departure is also positive. Latitude is also positive, departure is also positive. In first quadrant, both are positive because cos theta is also positive, sin theta is also positive from 0 to 90 degrees. Fine. In second quadrant, if you see in second quadrant, this is second quadrant. This is second quadrant. The angle variation is from 90 degrees to 180 degrees. 90 degrees to 180 degrees. So here in this quadrant, latitude and departure, if I take, latitude will be negative. Latitude will be negative, departure would be positive because cos theta is negative between 90 to 180 degrees and sin theta is positive between 90 to 180 degrees. So latitude is negative, departure is positive. Fine. Indirectly, that what exactly this means is the line is in the second quadrant. Line is in the second quadrant and then bearing would be this one. Bearing would be this one. Fine. So this value is latitude. So if I take this as the latitude, latitude would be equals to L cos theta, that is generally negative. Fine. Generally in the second quadrant latitude is negative, departure is positive. Fine. Now in third quadrant, this is the third quadrant. In third quadrant angle is between 180 degrees to 270 degrees. 180 degrees to 270 degrees. In this quadrant latitude and departure both are negative. Latitude and departure both are negative. Fine. Why? Because from 180 to 270 degrees cos theta is also negative, sin theta is also negative. In this quadrant latitude is negative, departure is also negative. And finally fourth quadrant. This one is fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant latitude is positive, departure is negative. Angles is in between 270 degrees to 360 degrees. Fine. This is in fourth quadrant, and if you want to write reduced bearings north theta east, this one would be south theta east and this one would be south theta west. These are reduced bearings and this is north theta west. So in these quadrants signs are very much important. Here latitudes, this is first quadrant, both are positive. Second quadrant latitude is negative, departure is positive. Indirectly, if latitude, if it is in the north it is positive, if it is in the south it is negative. Departure, if it is in the east it is positive, if it is to the west it is negative. You can see departure here is negative, departure towards the east is positive. Latitude towards the north it is negative. Above this it is latitude is positive, below this latitude is negative. So always try to remember sign conventions are very much important. Fine. So for latitudes if I write northings is positive, southings is negative. For departure eastings is positive, westings is negative. Eastings is positive, westings is negative. For latitudes northing is positive, southing is negative. For departure easting is positive, westings are negative. That is what it means. So whenever in the problem they have asked what is the quadrant, you can find out the quadrant, or based upon the reduced bearings also you can find out latitude and departure. By different methods you keep on finding out latitude and departure. Signs are also very much important. Any doubts in this? Ask me. Hey Anup, hi, love you too. Anup Kanal. Any doubts guys? Any doubts? You can ask me whatever the doubts you are having, you can ask me without any issues. Any doubts? No doubts? Clear? Fine, well and good. If you are not having any doubts, I am very much happy with that. Next one is traverse. In traverse, there are different types of traverse. Traversing, if at all I say, there are different types of traversing. Whenever I start, let us say, you are finding stations P, Q, R, S, T. If it gets closed like this, then it is called as closed traverse. If it gets closed like this, then it is called as closed traverse. If it does not get closed, then this traverse is called as open traverse. A, B, C, D, E, F. Here it is not closed. That's why this is called as open traverse. Here it is closed. That's why it is called as closed traverse. In your analysis, it can be closed traverse or open traverse. It doesn't matter. Fine. But this is how you are just locating these points on the map. We are locating the points P, Q, R, S, T by measuring the lengths and bearings. So that is what we will be doing in the traversing. So this is closed traverse. That one is open traverse. Okay. Now, in closed traverse, we will see the analysis of closed traverse. Let us say there is a closed traverse. We will just see the analysis of closed traverse. In the analysis of closed traverse, what exactly you will see is let us say this is a closed traverse. Fine. If this is a closed traverse, this is a closed traverse. This is, let is L1, L2, L3, L4. Let us say the lengths are L1, L2, L3, L4, and if you want to find out, if you try to draw bearings also, bearings also you can write. This is the bearing for this line, this is the bearing for this line, this is the bearing for this line, this is the bearing for this line. Fine. So these are the bearings for the lines. This is latitude L1, departure D1. This would be latitude L2, departure D2. This is latitude departure D3, latitude L3. This is latitude L4, departure D4. Fine. For a closed traverse, what you can write is, for a closed traverse, what I can write is summation of latitudes. Departure D1, latitude L1. Fine. For a closed traverse, summation of latitudes will be equals to 0, summation of departures will be equals to 0. For closed traverse, if at all traverse is closed, then D1, D2, D3, D4, everything, if you add all the things, that will become 0. Similarly, for latitudes also it will become 0. That means just if you add all the things, automatically you will get the value as 0. Then only the traverse will be closed. If not, traverse will be open. So if sigma L is not equals to 0, or sigma D is not equals to 0, or both the things are not equals to 0, then traverse is not closed. There will be some error in the which is also called as error of closure. E equals to under root of generally given as sigma L square plus sigma D whole square. Error of closure E equals to sigma L square plus sigma D square. That means if it is not closed, it would be something like this. Fine. This error E that is given as under root of sigma L square plus sigma D whole square, and bearing of that error is generally given as tan theta equals to sigma D upon sigma L. Tan theta equals to sigma D upon sigma L. Fine. So generally if traverse is closed, then summation of latitudes equals to 0, summation of departures is equals to 0. If they ask why it is 0, then only it will be closed, because here some latitudes will be positive, some departures will be positive, some latitudes is negative, some departures is negative. That means it has to reach wherever you start, it will go and it will come back to that point only. That's why all the summation of latitudes and summation of departures is 0. If it is not 0, then the traverse is not closed, there will be some error of the closure, that is given as sigma L square plus sigma D square, and then bearing of that error is generally given as sigma tan theta equals to sigma D upon sigma L. That means if this is the error, this is sigma D, this is E, this is sigma L, tan theta bearing, tan theta equals to sigma D upon sigma L. Fine. This is how you are going to find out error of closure and its bearing, This is how you are going to find out. Any doubts in this, you can ask me. Hey Akash Shukla, good evening Anup Kanal. Yeah, we'll do the numerical parts, Anup Kanal, no issues. First I'll be clearing that concepts. Once concepts is clear, I'll be taking the numerical parts. No issues with that. Any doubts till now? You can ask me. Clear? If it is clear, we'll try to solve questions. So the question given to you is question number 2. 2 points P and Q located on a map having the following coordinates. 2 points P and Q located on the map having the following coordinates. Latitude is plus 40 meters and plus 20 meters. Departure is minus 20 meters plus 30 meters. What is the length PQ? 2 points P and Q located on the map have the following coordinates. Latitude plus 40 plus 20, departure minus 20 plus 30. What is the length PQ? PQ, latitude, departure plus 40 plus 20, and this one is minus 20 plus 30. Minus 20 plus 30. So latitude and departures are something like this. If this is the latitude and departure, what he is asking? He is asking to find out the length PQ. What is the length? What is the length PQ? Please find out the length PQ. Based on the concept that I have said, please find out the length PQ. Please find out the length PQ. Only 3 concurrent views. What happened? Always, like, first we'll discuss the concept, next we'll go for the problems, and suddenly if I don't discuss the problems, you leave. Great. Without discussing concept, what problems I can discuss? What is the answer? Can you hear me? What is the answer? What is the answer? Try. Why you are taking this much amount of time? I have to solve this. Why? Why can't you solve this? Why can't you solve this? Why I have to solve this? Fine, I will solve this. Always in surveying, remember one thing. Try to draw. Try to draw the picture. Fine. This will be latitudes. Latitudes. This will be departure. Right? So if latitude is positive, departure is positive. Latitude is positive, departure is positive, it is in first quadrant, right? So if it is in first quadrant, latitude of P is 40 meters, latitude of Q is 20, plus 40 plus 20, fine. Whereas departure of P is minus 20, departure of Q is plus 30. So if you see Q, for Q latitude is positive, departure is positive, plus 20 plus 30. Plus 20, latitude is plus 20, departure is plus 30. So this is 20, this is 30, fine. So the point Q would be somewhere here, Q equals to 20 comma 30. You can write 20 comma 30 or 30 comma 20, it's up to you. I'll write latitude departure over here. Fine. So latitude 20 comma 30 that I have taken, 30 comma 20 also you can write, it's up to you. Fine. Now for P, what he has given, latitude is positive, departure is negative. Latitude is positive, departure is negative means that is in which quadrant? In fourth quadrant, latitude is positive, departure is negative. Latitude is plus 40, departure is minus 20. So this is 20, this one is 40. So this would be P. P is how much? 40 comma 20, latitude comma departure. Fine. So if this is P, this is Q, just join the line PQ. PQ. How will you find out distance between 2 points? Under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Right? Simply you can do like this. So numerically this is equals to 30 minus 20 or 40. This is minus 20, right? So this is 30 minus of minus 20 whole square plus 40 minus 20 whole square. PQ would be equals to under root of 50 square plus 20 square. What is the value of PQ? Just tell me the answer. This is how you are going to solve your question. Whatever the question in the surveying, try to draw the figure. Analyze the things. Latitude is positive, departure is positive. So this will be in first quadrant. Latitude is positive, departure is negative. This will be in the fourth quadrant. Length PQ is, you know the coordinates. Once if you know the coordinates, you can calculate the length. Fine. This is how you are going to solve these type of questions. Any doubts in this, you can ask me. Any doubts? $53.85, whatever you say. If it is 53.85, this value is 53.85 meters. Is there any option? 53.85 meters. Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this? You can ask me any doubts. Any doubts? Very basic question. Very basic question. Any doubts? Or can I go to the next question? This is the answer for this. Any doubts? Or can I go to the next question? Please let me know. Two persons said anonymous clear and then Nathaniel clear. What happened to Anup? You asked me to solve this. I have solved it for you. Any doubts? No doubts. Fine. Next question. Next question given to you is, in the figure given below, lengths PQ and QR respectively up to the 3 decimal places are. The lengths PQ and lengths QR he is asking up to the 3 decimal places. Whole circle bearing of PQ is 30 degrees. Whole circle bearing of PQ is 30 degrees. Whole circle bearing of QR is 45 degrees. If I try to draw this, P 100 northing, 200 easting, Q 1000 northing, P 100 northing, 200 easting, 200 easting. This is Q, this is R. R is 1000 northing, comma 1000 easting. So this is east and this one is north. Whole circle bearing of PQ is given to you as, what is the whole circle bearing of PQ? 30 degrees and QR is 45 degrees. Whole circle bearing of PQ and whole circle bearing of QR. This is 45 degrees. This one is 30 degrees. He is asking the lengths PQ and QR. Find out the lengths at PQ and QR only, right? Fine. Find out the lengths PQ and QR. 1000 northing, 1000 easting. 100 northing, 200 easting. Northing means on this it is 100, easting means on this it is 200. 100 north, 200 east. This means, that means this is 100, this one is 200. Similarly, this is 1000, this is 1000, this is also 1000. That is the meaning of it. 1000. Fine. Find out the lengths PQ and QR. Try to solve it. If you can't, I'll solve it for you. Hey, 3 times. Next. This is your next. Solve it. Anukanal. Find out the lengths PQ and QR. Do share, guys. Do like, share this session. Hey, hi madam. Good evening. Bit late to the class. Fine. Many people are not doing things correctly, so how can you will be correctly on the class? Where are you from? I am from Andhra Pradesh. Say hi to Nitya madam, guys. What is the answer? Anup, you have to solve, man. You asked for numericals and then the answers should be like in 2 to 3 minutes. In the gate, 65 questions, 3 hours, 2.5 minutes. Maximum 5 minutes you can spend on a question, because that 2.5 minutes you can save from another questions. But in rest of the things, you have to solve the question in maximum 5 minutes, not more than that. Don't be late in the class or in the life or in anything. If you delay the decisions, or if you keep on holding the decision, if you are not taking the proper decision, then it's like holding the decision is equivalent to not taking the proper decision. Like, they say if justice delayed is justice denied, the same way. You have to take the decision at correct time, without affecting the people. You should not actually. Like, if let us say at this point of time you have to take decision, like at this point of time I have to join GATE Academy, or I have to join some other academy, or I have to go for offline courses, I have to go for online courses, then take a decision and join as soon as possible. Once you have joined it, like you should be like you have to join or not join. But don't be in this dilemma that I'll be joining here, whether I have to join here or not, I'll take permission from here, I'll take permission over there, I'll keep on check. First check everything. Once checking is done, you have to join a perfect institute, whatever is perfect for you, not perfect for everyone. Okay. So if you feel like you are comfortable in GATE Academy, join the GATE Academy, or if you are comfortable in other places, go and join over there, take the classes properly, stuck to it till the end. Once if you are stuck to it till the end, keep on fighting till the end, till the last point of the examination. You have got the time till your last minute, last second of the examination. Keep on fighting it, give your best, and rest is, you can't do anything for the results. If everything favors, luck favors the brave, I say. So luck also has to work. Do your hard work, be smart, automatically the rank will follow you. You will get the better rank, if not this year, next year. That's how the motive should be. Be constantly, you have to ready for fight. You have to take a proper decision at correct time also. If you keep on delaying it, like let us say not February, not March, not April, not June, July, August, September, if you go till up to December, then there will be 2 months for the GATE, you will not be able to do anything. So directly there comes a day that you have to take a decision. That day is called as D-Day. D-Day. You have to take a decision this way or that way. Either way, if you are not taking like, okay, I am not, it can be like, you can also say that GATE is not for me, I think I have to go for GRE, then go for it. If it is for CAT, then also go for it. But don't get struck. What you have to do, if in the GATE, which academy, just check the demos. At one point of time your heart says that, or your brain says that, okay, this academy is better for me, then go and join that academy. If there are some problems in that academy also, try to correct those problems. Don't keep on blaming other people. You're getting it? Why? Because I have seen many, from my experience I'll tell you, I have joined some academy while preparing for the things. What happened is, at that point of time, some of my classmates from the south has joined that academy. Okay. So what happened is, up to some point, yeah, it was good. Some subjects were good, we were enjoying it. The other subjects, there was problem. It was like many people were saying that they are leaving that subject, or they are saying that institute is waste and we have wasted our money, our time. But instead of that, some people, what they did is, they try to sort out, take only the best thing, even from the worst, they try to take the best thing. Once they took the best thing out of it, they got the better ranks. No institute is good in everything. It is good in some parts only. There will be some not good things also, not that much better, or it is not better for you. It might be good for other one, it's not better for you. So what you have to do is, just try to solve those questions in a way that you are comfortable, or discuss with your friends, discuss with your fellow mates, and or discuss with the sir, ask them, if not this, if not me, if not then other faculty. It's your life, guys. Design it in your own way. Like, he is not better, then go and ask him. It's not like he's waste or something. He's not good for you, then go and find the other one. That guy is okay, that guy is maybe best, but he is not good for you, that it's of no use. Fine. So that's how things goes. So if then go get the doubts cleared. Don't give shitty reasons. At the end of the day, you should be with the results, not with the reasons. This is very basic thing, because all failures will give only one thing, reasons. Success people will show the results. Successful people are failures, but yeah, what they learn from their failures they'll keep on correcting their failures. Okay, they fail one day, they might, some people will give reasons, some people will say like, yeah, I did a mistake, you have to rectify that mistake, you have to be calm, cool, collected and fight with double hard work. At the end of the day, the result will follows you. That success is really, really important in the life. Success after failure will teach you many things, will help you grow. Like, yeah, you will get the success initially. Until and unless you don't see the failure, then the success will not have that much taste. So success after failure, you failed and then you succeeded, then you understand the value of the job, value of the life, value of the person, value of anything. Fine. So be very much clear in it. Success after the failure is very much important, and for that you have to work, not double the hard work, triple the hard work. And reasons, every failure person will give only one thing, that is reason. Like England, let's say just day before yesterday, England failed the test, England lost the test. What they are saying, they are constantly saying pitch is bad, pitch is bad, pitch is bad. Joe Root took 5 wickets, a batsman took 5 wickets, that means the pitch is same for both the players. That means England people were not able to play against the spin, they can't play turning tracks. Instead of accepting that, they were constantly giving the reasons. Giving the reasons means they'll fail, constantly fail. They have to accept that, okay, we can't play against the turn, we should learn how to play against the turn. Once they learn how to play against the turn, automatically they'll win. So for success, stop giving the shitty reasons and start working, take a decision and work. Fine, if you are coming to my classes, let us say, then stick, if you like it, stick to it. If not, if you don't like it, then leave it. It's not like what sir will feel, what other guys will feel, and go see it. If you like it, continue. If you don't like it, leave it. Like it here in the sense you have to think practically, and at the same time I am being very honest over here. I don't know whoever person is honest over here, but I am being very honest over here that I am telling you, based upon the views and likes, my show will be continued. If views and likes are not there, my show will not be continued, and only you have to buy PDGD courses for my surveying or for structural analysis or any other subject for that sake, what are the subject I take, or you have to buy the live courses. Let us say, and from, I think from this Monday I will be taking not this Monday, from March I will be taking this engineering services live classes daily. So maybe things go something like that. You have to take a quick decision so that just see how it will be helpful for you. Why? Because when I was in IIT Delhi, when I was doing MTech, I know a friend who is from IIT Delhi BTech. He was doing his 4th year. The guy was like, everyone is going for private. He was like, no, in civil engineering, private will give you me 50 to 60,000. Even working like hard, I might earn 1 to 2 lakhs. The better job is to get into engineering services or clear IAS or GATE. So what he started, many people will be in this feelings like, I am IIT BTech, this guy is IIT MTech, so why I have to take help from this? No, what this guy did, this guy came to me, he actually took help from me how to clear the GATE. And not, I mean, I am not saying everything, but the strategical wise, day to day traveling with me. So I have seen his growth. So what he started for engineering services, and first by doing his 4th year only, constantly he prepared for GATE. He cleared GATE, 100 rank. Engineering services, he cleared engineering services with some 150, 200 rank. He has got some reservation over there. Based on that also he cleared it. Now he is preparing for IAS. Like, at the end of the 4th year, he has got 2 jobs. Being very much smart over there, that he took a proper time. And there are other guys, even at the end of their PhD, they don't know what to do actually. They are just doing it, they are not able to take the decision, they are not sitting firm on their decision. So it's like decision making skill is very much important at this point of life for you. That you can follow someone's footsteps or you can take your own decision, stick to that decision. If you fail also, it's okay, you can fail now. At 21, 22 you can fail, there is no issue. Till 25 you can experiment with the life, but at the end of the 25 you have to get settled for a good life. Sir, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken owner settled at 65. Fine, of course, but I think he stopped experiments, these type of experiments till 25. After 25 the life will give you different experiments, that's a different headache. But you know, these type of job experiments you can take up to 25, and after that you can see. And yeah, government is saying they are going to privatize PSUs. Which PSUs they are going to privatize and how it is going to work, we exactly don't know. But if it privatizes, they are saying 100 PSUs they are going to privatize. It's not a good move if you ask me. Why? Because privatizing automatically affects many jobs. If the company is in the losses, automatically the private person, what he'll do, he'll close the company, and 6 to 7,000 people, whatever the thousands of people working out there and their families who is dependent on them will become unemployed. Totally it will be like, you know, very worst play. So when, even though if they are privatizing, it should be at a single step at a time, but not like I'll sell 100 companies, I'll you know, earn 2.5 lakh crores, I'll use this for the betterment of the people. What is the use of earning money for the government? So yeah, I am against this move actually. Even though if they have to privatize, they have to see first 1 or 2 PSUs, how exactly privatizing those PSUs will help. But instead of that, they are privatizing 100 PSUs at a time, saying that I'll earn 2.5 lakh crores, and that 2.5 lakh crores will be utilized for the development of people or infrastructure. That is something which we can't believe. Why? Because we already know how Indian system works. The Indian system works in such a way that they'll say development or any other thing, all the government welfare schemes is more or like, you know, difficult for the person to get it. Instead of welfare schemes, development of PSUs, betterment of PSUs will be a better idea. That's what I think. And let's see how things works, because many people from my friends, they have joined PSUs thinking that that is a government job. And even for my students, I used to say that this is a government job, 8 hours job, so there will be job security. This type of thought I have given for the people, and many people joined PSUs actually. And I hope this move will not get into the picture. If it gets into the picture, it becomes a dirty play actually. Because 1 to 2 PSUs is good. 100 PSUs at a time will definitely affect the economy, and will definitely affect the psychology of the people. As well as you can see that there is privatization of the farming also. Why I am discussing these things? Not good for GATE, but you should have this idea of what you are entering into. Like, okay, this move, if not this year, they might take in next year also, but you have to select the PSU that cannot be privatized. Or if it is privatized also, if you feel like I can work over there, I can become better over there, then join that PSU. Privatizing means, it doesn't mean that it will not help you out, it will help you out, but it's like, you know, private company job where you will get more salary, you have to do more work, you have to be workaholic over there. Whereas in government sector, like, you will be doing 8 hours of work, and then you will be drawing your salary, limited amount of salary, which you are quite happy with it. So think about it also. And this farmers bill, if you ask me, they are just trying to, I will not read everything, but what I understood is they are trying to privatize it. So privatizing it in the sense the farming will be done by the industries, and like, you know, industries, they can't work on 1 acre, 2 acre, they need lakhs and lakhs of acres. So all farmers has to give their lakhs and lakhs of acres one day to the industries, and they have to work as the laborers over there for 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 also. Having own land is different, and giving the land or working as a labor is different. Fine. So yeah, that move also is something which I am not fond of. Let's see how these moves will go and how the government is going to take the issues. And if something government takes and we are not able to do, then you have to accept it. If not, fight. There are many people doing it. I think GATE Academy people also doing Modi Rojgar Do, something like that, right? So let's see how this views go, how things go. Just give me the answer for what is PQ and what is QR. What is PQ, what is QR? What is PQ, what is QR? Oh, madam got bored. What about you guys? Not there? Yeah, it's a quite big lecture, but it's important. It's important to know what exactly is happening. Fine. If you see, bearing over here is 30 degrees. Bearing of this one is 45 degrees he has given. He has asked PQ and QR. How you are going to find out? We can find out PR. What would be PR? PR would be equals to under root of 1000 minus 100 whole square plus 1000 minus 200 whole square. That is PR. What is this value? Tell me. And if we find out the angles, we'll just try to find out the angles. This would be how much? 900. This one will be 800, right? If I take this as some theta, tan theta equals to 900 upon 800. What is the value of theta? What is the value of PR? What is the value of theta? Please tell me. 273 degrees. What is 273 degrees, man? (273 degrees) 900. If you want me to calculate, what are you for? Under root of 900 square. 900 square plus 800 square. This is 1204.16 meters. 1204.16 meters, and tan inverse of 9 divided by 8. This is 48.36 degrees. This is 48.36 degrees. This is 48.36 degrees, right? If this is 48.36 degrees, what would be this angle? What would be this angle? This whole angle is 90 degrees, right? This whole angle is 90 degrees. I'll call this as some angle P. So 30 degrees plus angle P plus 48.36 degrees equals to 90 degrees. What is angle P? That is equals to 90 degrees minus 30 degrees minus 48.36 degrees. What is the value? Angle P, the value of angle P is okay, fine. So the value of angle P is, this is 30 plus 30 minus 90, 11.63 degrees. Angle P is 11.63 degrees. Fine, you got angle P is 11.63 degrees. We found out angle P. Next one is, if this is 48.36 degrees, what would be this angle? What is this angle? If I call this as some delta, this is 90 degrees, right? So if you feel like this is clumsy, I'll draw it here. This is 48.36 degrees. This one, if I take it as delta, this is 90 degrees, right? And this one is 800, this one is 900. You can also write it as delta plus 48.36, 48.36 only, right? 48.36 plus 90 equals to 180. Delta would be equals to 90 minus 180 minus 90 minus 48.36. So this would be equals to 41.64 degrees. Delta is equals to 41.64 degrees. Fine. This angle is 41.64 degrees, and we know this is 45 degrees. Fine. With respect to horizontal, this angle makes an angle of 45 degrees, right? This angle is 30 degrees. This angle is 11 point angle P, how much you got here? 11.63 degrees. 64 degrees I read. 11.64 degrees. This is 41.64, and this whole angle, this line with respect to vertical makes 45 degrees. So this also equals to 45 degrees. If this is 45 degrees, what is this angle? If I call this as angle R, what would be angle R? Angle R would be equals to 45 minus 41.64. 45 degrees minus 41.64 degrees. 45 degrees minus 41.64, if I write it, 45 minus 41.64, the angle is 3.36 degrees. Angle R is 3.36 degrees. Fine. So angle R is 3.36 degrees. Then what would be angle Q? Angle Q, angle in triangle PQR, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R equals to 180 degrees. Then angle Q is equals to 180 degrees. Angle P is 11.64 and this one is 3.36. Minus 11.64 minus 3.36. So this is equals to 165, I think, plus 11.64 minus 180 degrees. This is 165 degrees. Angle Q is equals to 165 degrees. Now apply sine rule. What exactly sine rule is? PR upon sine Q equals to PQ upon sine R equals to QP, not QP, QR upon sine P. This is sine rule. You might have learned from your mathematics or engineering mechanics, whatever it is. So we know PR, right? So what would be QR? QR would be equals to PR sine P, PR sine P upon sine Q. So PR value, how much you got? 1204.16. 1204.16 sine P. Sine P is 11.64 upon sine Q. Sine Q is how much? Sine Q is Q is how much you got? 165. From this you will get the value of QR, and then PQ. PQ is equals to PR sin R upon sin Q. 1204.16 PR sin R upon sin Q, sin R sin 3.36 upon sin 165. What is the value of PQ you are getting? What is the value of QR? Please give me the answers. Oh, anonymous, you are from Telugu, great. What is the answer? What is the answer? QR is how much? PQ is how much? What is the value of QR? What is the value of PQ? It's just game of angles and then distances. Angles and then distances. See, this line with respect to vertical makes 45 degrees. So this line with respect to vertical makes 45 degrees. That's how everything is simple mathematics. So what is this value QR you are getting? What is the value of PQ you are getting? You want me to calculate? One two 4.16 multiplied with sin 11.64 divided by sin 165. So this is 938.699 meters. Next 1204.16 multiplied with sin 3.36 divided by sin 165, 272.681 meters. Options are there. 272 or 273 I got. Okay, fine. So the answer would be 272.2, 938.186, something like this. This would be your answer. 272, 938, 273, 938. This is how you are going to find the answers. Any doubts in this? You can ask me. If you want me to repeat, I'll repeat. Any doubts? Oh yeah, H. Kumar got the answer correctly. Anonymous also has given the correct answer. What about the other guys? Where is Nathaniel? Where is Anup? Nathaniel got it. Anup, what happened to you? Are you there? And then that guy Akash Shukla also left. Mr. God Gifted. I told him that I will not take full syllabus. I think he also left. It's okay. We'll be honest. Whoever stays, let them stay. Whoever goes, let them go. Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? Can we go to the next question? Can we go to the next question? say yes or no. Can we go to the next question? Yeah, fine. Yes, yes. Next question. Question number 4. The following table gives the data of consecutive coordinates in respect of a closed theodolite traverse PQRSP. Closed theodolite traverse. The following this is the data. Okay, fine. I'll show you this. The following table gives the data of consecutive coordinates in respect of closed theodolite traverse PQRSP, PQRS, northing, southing, easting, westing is given to you. The magnitude and direction of error of closure in whole circle bearing are. He is asking what is the magnitude and direction of error of closure. He is asking what is the magnitude and direction of the error of closure. PQRS, northing, southing, easting, westing. If I try to write it, PQRS, northing, southing, easting, westing. Fine. 400.75, 100.25, 400.75, 100.25, 190, 300.5. This is 190 and this one is 300.5. And 300.5, 199.25, 299. Easting is, it is easting or westing? Westing 300.5. Easting, and then 199.25, 299.75, 199.25, 299.75, 200.5. This one is 200.5. Take this also 199.5. Yeah. This one is also not 190.5. This is also 199.5. Now he is asking what is the error of closure. Error of closure and its direction. Error of closure and its direction. Please give me the answer. Error of closure and its direction. Give me the answer, guys. Error of closure and its direction. Don't take much time, just solve. I have given you how to get the error of closure and its direction. And people once again got reduced here. What happened here? You left. Anup Kanal, you also left. Great. Just some discussion, non-technical discussion, and you left. Great. Error is 2.23 meters. That is given by anonymous. What is direction? What is its direction? (296.57 degrees). Fine. What is sum of the northings? Just find out sum of everything. Just find out sum of everythings. What is sum of northings? I think it is 501. Sum of southings 500. Sum of eastings 499. Sum of westings 501. 501. Right? Sum of westings is 501. Okay. Now, what is summation of latitudes? Sum of northings minus sum of southings, because northings is positive, southings is negative. Sum of northings minus sum of southings. 501 minus 500. 501 minus 500, that is equals to 1. Sum of departures would be sum of eastings minus sum of eastings minus sum of westings. So what is sum of eastings minus sum of westings? 499, and this is 501. Sum of eastings is 499 and sum of westings is 501. This is minus 2. Departure is negative, latitude is positive, and summation of departures is negative, summation of latitudes is positive. Error due to closure E equals to under root of sigma L whole square plus sigma D whole square. So that is equals to under root of 1 square plus minus 2 whole square, that is 1 plus 4 root 5. Root 5 is how much? I don't know. This is root 5. And tan theta would be equals to sigma D upon sigma L. Fine. If you see departure is negative, latitude is positive. Departure negative, latitude positive. Which quadrant? Departure negative, latitude positive. It is in 4th quadrant, right? Latitude positive, departure negative. It is in 4th quadrant. Error is in 4th quadrant. 4th quadrant. The angle is from 270 degrees to 360 degrees. So theta would be equals to tan inverse of minus 2. What is this value? Just find out tan inverse of 2. What is tan inverse of 2? Tan inverse of 2. that is tan inverse of 2 would be, this is equals to minus 63.435 degrees, and this is 360 minus 63.435, so that is equals to 296.56 degrees. This is how you will find out the things. Be very much clear. That's why I said summation of latitudes and departure you have to see. Latitudes, summation of latitudes is positive, departure is negative. Error will be in latitude positive, departure negative means fourth quadrant. Error is in 270 to 360 degrees. So directly don't go with 63.435. 63 minus 63.435 in the fourth quadrant, it means it is 296.56 degrees. Tan 296.56 will give you minus 2. Fine. This is how you will find out summation of northings minus summation of southings, summation of eastings minus summation of westings. I told you eastings is positive, westings is negative, northings is positive, southings is negative. Any doubts in this? Please ask me. Any doubts? Clear? Clear? Fine. Next question, if I see, we will solve one more question in this fashion only. If you take this, the lengths and bearings of a closed traverse are given below. The missing length and bearing respectively of line SP are. Line, length, bearing, PQ, QR, RS, SP. 200,907. 200,907. 0 degrees, 45 degrees, 0 degrees, 45 degrees, 180 degrees, right? This is also 180 degrees. SP, let us say this is L, this is theta. He is asking to find out L and theta for a closed traverse, PQRSP. For a closed traverse PQRSP, find out L and theta. Please solve the question. Please solve the question. For a closed traverse, please solve the question. 707 meters, 270 degrees. One answer is 707 meters and 270 degrees. What about the other guys? Give me the answer. Nathaniel is also given the answer. What about Kumar? So, in a closed traverse, we know one thing, summation of latitudes equals to 0, summation of departures equals to 0. Latitude, find out latitudes and departure of each line. L cos theta, 200 cos theta, 200. 200 sin theta, 0. 100 cos, 1000 cos 45, 1000 by root 2. 1000 sin 45, 1000 upon root 2. And then 970 cos 180 minus 970. 970 sin 180. Sin 180 is 0. This is L cos theta and this one is L sin theta. Fine. What is summation of latitudes? Summation of latitudes, if I write, summation of latitudes would be equals to 200 plus 1000 by root 2 minus 907 plus L cos theta, and sigma d would be equals to 1000 by root 2 plus L sin theta. If I take this as equals to 0, this is equals to 0. 200 plus 1000 by root 2, 1000 root 2 by 2, 1000 root 2 by 2 is 0.707. So this will get cancelled, approximately L cos theta. I think you can write it as 0. L sin theta is equals to minus 1000 by root 2. L sin theta equals to minus 1000 by root 2. Square and add both the things. L cos theta whole square plus L sin theta whole square under root of is equals to under root of 0 square plus under root of plus 1000 upon root 2 whole square. So this would be equals to cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1. This is equals to L, and L that is equals to 1000 by root 2. I think it is 707 meters approximately. And then bearing. Bearing, if you see, sin theta is positive, cos theta is 0. That means L sin theta means departure. This is departure is negative, latitude is positive. Latitude is positive, departure is negative, fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. Angle should be, bearing should be from 270 to 360 degrees. Fine. Now L sin theta equals to minus 1000 by root 2. L how much you got? 1000 by root 2 sin theta equals to minus 1000 by root 2. Sin theta equals to minus 1. Theta would be equals to 270 degrees. Simply theta equals to 270 degrees. So for a closed traverse, summation of latitudes equals to 0, summation of departures equals to 0. If you use that concept, you will get L value as something like this, cos theta as something like that, sin theta as something like this, theta 270 degrees, fourth quadrant, 270 to 360 degrees. Any doubts in this? Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? Two people have given me the answers, and Kumar, I don't know about you. Anyway, with this I am closing this session. In next session we'll see some more problems, and then we'll go for the concepts also. And tomorrow I think I'll be taking structures, the structures, and we'll discuss two questions I think you people have asked in the structures. I'll discuss those two questions also tomorrow. And yeah, till that time, this is Karthik Mandalapu signing off. Good night. You can ask me any doubts that you want to ask. Bye bye. Any doubts, guys? Anything you want to talk? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to talk? Anything you want me to correct? Any doubts you have? Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Fine, guys. Good night. Bye bye.